Sudhakar Jee, how do you see this? Obviously, and what will it take, for the world to rid Pakistan of this nuclear weapons? India has already shown that there is an intent and capability when it comes to taking down these facilities. We've all heard the rumors, but in fact, how can the Americans, if they have to, or if they want to, help themselves as well as help the world in getting Pakistan rid of these nuclear weapons, because they'll be doing the entire humankind a big favor.
Absolutely, Vinit. Thank you. Good morning. You are aware where I'm speaking from, and let me take my mind back to a couple of years. I was reading a Rand Commission report, and in that report, what came out was that there are 21 steps to activate any nuclear weapon system. And as things stand today, way back in 2007, there was a huge morsel of activities when Musharraf was in power, and the nuclear network of the arsenal was under threat. And perhaps there was some drama going on. Israel wanted to target them, etc., etc. But the long and short is that the Americans, they came in, and I'm given to understand they have some kind of a control. So as per my latest study and a bit of track to here and there, I have come to a conclusion that out of 21 steps, the final 3 steps are with the American hands. But I can't say, I don't have any evidence. This is my open source study. This is one part I want to share. Second thought which is coming to my mind is, are these nuclear weapons in Pakistan, who do they belong to? Do they belong to Pakistan, or they belong to Americans? Because the way the ceasefire has been imposed upon India, I'm very sure the leadership in India, being around 18,000 kilometers away from the shores of India today, looking at it from a global perspective, has been imposed on India much against the wishes and the desires of the country. I don't think any military leader or any political leadership would have agreed to hold a ceasefire within 48 hours of having launched or going through a discussion. So therefore, if it has been imposed in that manner, what are the circumstances? What led to this particular thing is an issue which needs to be investigated. And my understanding, I have been studying since past 24 hours, to me, I feel perhaps there were American nuclear assets which are under danger. Perhaps the very precision targeting by Indian Air Force, who have done, I would say, proud to the nation, they should be given kudos. They have been able to hit the substantive points, pinpointed targets have been hit, wherein the threat was actually compounding by the time, which could have put the entire nuclear arsenal, which actually was with the responsibility of Americans, into danger, grave danger. Maybe because of that, the American leadership, which 48 hours prior, they were washing up the hand that they had nothing to do with this India and Pakistan conflict. Let them sort it out. All that they could do was to urge the people or the leadership hierarchy to come and talk it out and have diplomacy and dialogue. And how is it that within 48 hours, after 48 hours, same people were bouncing back, and the JD Vance was talking to Narendra Modi, and people are making all kinds of moves. The DG of Pakistan, he made 2 calls to ensure ceasefire at the earliest. So therefore, there is some smoke, some suspicious kind of activities which have taken place. My conviction is that it's a very dangerous thing. These kind of components, they are never kept in assembled form. They are in an unassembled form. They are kept in a hidden underground bunkers with long tunnels, with segregation, as also separation ensured. Security in Pakistan today of such sensitive installations is a doubtful, it's a big question mark. So with the legitimization of non-state actors, whether in Afghanistan or in Syria, now in Bangladesh, gradually taking the toll of rules-based international order, I fear that what our Honorable Defence Minister has actually made a statement has got a lot of relevance. The whole world, geopolitics has to make a response to this particular plea from India, that are the nuclear weapons safe in Pakistan? If not, some meaningful and substantive course of action must be taken so that the wind always blows from west to east. If there is a radiation, The first impact is going to be on our people who are illiterate about the nuclear radiation, who are not prepared, who are not sensitized. The first impact are going to be the border states. The states are going to be starting from Srinagar or the Jammu area to Punjab, then Rajasthan, then Gujarat. Are we prepared to face any kind of consequences of the radiation? No. As things stand today, like Sumit has very nicely brought out, Boron, the Egyptian aircraft which was moving, floating around, so is the Turkish aircraft. What are they doing there for? Aren't they actually? There is a surveillance aircraft of USA which is also making rounds and rounds for past couple of days. What is it doing? What are the findings? Has the International Atomic Energy Agency sprung into action so as to validate, at least confirm, is there a radiation? Why aren't the people coming into the public? These are very dangerous signs. The worst affected people are going to be the border states of India if we do not make noise. I think our Honorable Defence Minister has made the right kind of move by flagging the issue and calling it out loudly. Back to you, Vinit.
Very well said, sir. Very well articulated. Ambassador S.D. Muni also with us on the